Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Wishyouluckk, back at it again with another YouTube video. And in today's video we're using the new linear fusion rifle. If you guys aren't familiar with it, it is on the seasons pass. I already forgot the name of it because it doesn't matter. The thing shoots watermelons. Now hear me out here, okay? Hear me out here. One, we don't need wall hacks back in this game. We don't. So this perk needs to be figured out. Two, I'm gonna look rusty this game, and it's because I'm using a controller that I haven't used controller for a long time now. And I was able to plug in my controller in this game and put on this gun and play perfectly fine. I'm gonna miss some shots here and there, you know, and you can see the sensitivity looks kind of slow and things like that, so I am fiddling with my controller sensitivity. But if there's a gun in the game that allows someone like myself to plug in a controller that I haven't used in quite some time and hit headshots with, like you'll see it. I'm really rusty with a controller initially. I start to warm up at the end of the video where I start hitting my shots consistently, but I just want to know, like, who thought bringing back wall hacks was a good idea, you know? Granted, the wall hack is not, it doesn't last that long, but like, why wall hack at all, you know? We've already seen so many ways Bungie has brought wall hacks to the game. Spectral blade on a kill, when you're crouching you get wall hacks. OEM, when you got shot at you got wall hacks, and it was some of the most complained about mechanics in the game. So what did Bungie do? Bungie nerfed the crap out of it, and now OEM doesn't give wall hacks anymore, and Spectral only gives like a 2-second blip of wall hacks. So I'm just trying to figure out why we just keep adding more wall hack weapons into the game, you know? Also, controller doesn't feel as sticky as it used to. Now don't get me wrong, it's not sticky, but I remember back in the day they did nerf controller aim assist and stuff on PC, and it definitely, I could feel, this is me right here trying to buy an Xbox, by the way. You could feel the controller kind of aiming for you back in the day, but it doesn't feel like that anymore. Now I'm not excusing controllers, don't get me wrong, it's still pretty easy to aim with a controller, but I think the big problem here is the actual weapon. I think the size of the bullets, the size of the pellets, or whatever the gun is shooting, the size of the laser beams that this gun shoots are far too large. It just, I don't know, it feels unfair using this. Now, do I think I'm gonna see this gun more than I'm gonna see certain snipers and stuff in Crucible? I don't think so, because linear fusion rifles will always suffer from not having a speedy shot, right? Like linear fusion rifles, while you're staring at somebody ADSing at you, they're sniping you in the face. So I don't necessarily think this gun is going to be meta, but it's definitely going to be as frustrating as the Arbalest, if not more frustrating as the Arbalest, because the Arbalest has been toned back a little bit and this gun is brand new into the Crucible. I don't even know what the that looks like a headshot to me. I don't even know what the catalyst does, but if it adds like handling or anything like that, then yeah, this gun will become meta. Also, I wanted to ask you guys, has anyone started using 20 sensitivity? I had a little troll of an idea to run 20 cents controller and see if I can actually win a game with it. I might still do that. But has anyone switched from 10 to 20, and is it everything you hoped for and more? Because previously we've spoken about how controllers should not have to spec into traction, because it's kind of unfair, because controller users are forced to burn a perk on their boots when they just want to be able to turn as efficiently as we are. So I want to know, has anyone made the switch to 20 sensitivity, and if so, is it actually manageable? Can you actually do stuff with it? Another thing I want to speak about on this gun is the vortex thing that it does. When you headshot somebody with this gun, it creates a vortex that sucks people in, and it does about 120 max damage, I believe. Now, it's the damage isn't the problem with the vortex. The vortex simply, it's gonna sound kind of weird, but it sucks too hard. It sucks too hard. I've seen people get thrown into walls and blow up from the vortex. Now, if that's intended use, then don't get me wrong, hey, keep it. But I don't think it's intended use for a sniper to also have a death vortex attached to it, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm just getting old. Whatever the case. I am still gonna make a video on the recov changes. I know, Wish, recovs, Wish, you can't do recovs. I know. I'm actually still trying to decide on whether this season I should play controller or mouse and keyboard. I guess we'll have to see, because one thing I will say is that I didn't actually notice the hand cannon changes. You know, when you slide in and you have like a debuff on the accuracy. I didn't notice it. I think it was primarily though because I was playing controller and literally just trying to use this gun. I'll probably feel it a lot more when I switch back to mouse and keyboard and slide shoddy people and whatnot. That didn't even look like I hit the guy. Poor guy, man. It's just, this doesn't feel fair. It seems like every time Bungie finally gets a meta that we enjoy, they go ahead and add in a linear fusion rifle to mix things up a bit. The Lorentz driver, that's what it's called. There it is. I don't know. I would love to hear you guys' experience on this gun. I know on Twitter, it's literally all over. On Twitter, all you see is, this damn fusion rifle is ruining my game. I mean, this wall hack stuff is bullshit though. Like, that guy has no chance because my gun is tracking him. It's just stupid. Should not be a thing, you know what I mean? Also, I think there's a ton of trials changes we actually have to make a video on. I'll probably make a video on that with a gameplay against Benny and Omelette. We'll see. I don't know if I actually saved that. I had a good game against Benny and Omelette last week. I think I went 10-3 or something. Or 13-5. I don't know. Something. I did something. I played really well and I was sniping. I need to get that gameplay from wherever the hell it is and upload it. I will say though, playing on controller does feel better. I don't know if the traction changes have already been implemented. Like, I definitely don't have traction on here and I'm turning quickly. So once again, like, trying to figure out if I should play mouse and keyboard or controller. Controller might just be the move for when I'm tired and my eyes are hurting and my wrist hurts and I just want to aim for free. Controller might be the move. Mouse and keyboard undefeated because of the movement, but controller definitely just feels free, you know? It feels like it's hard to miss. And that's another thing, is like, if you're going to use this weapon, you have to be hitting heads, because if you're just going to use it to hit bodies and then clean up with your primary, you're better off just using a sniper because it's direct damage, whereas this gun has a damage delay, has a charge time, right? So in the time that it takes me to charge, hit the body, switch my weapon, and then headshot you with a primary, the person who I'm fighting against could have just sniped me with a sniper in the body and then hand cannon me in the head while I'm like charging. I don't know. I could definitely see this gun getting really annoying. Really annoying for this season. And this season's going to be extremely long as well. Season goes from August to February 24th. I believe February 24th is the release of Witch Queen. I've also been leaking a lot of stuff on my Twitter, if you guys haven't noticed. I leaked a lot of stuff on my Twitter before the Bungie reveal that was confirmed on the Bungie reveal, so that was cool. That guy desperately needs help. That guy is missing his forehead. It feels cool, don't get me wrong. I just don't know if we want this wall hack stuff to be the meta, you know? So rusty on controller, holy crap. I'm gonna have to get better for this, better on controller for Halo. I don't think I'm gonna be playing mouse and keyboard on Halo. Overall, gun seems a little too easy to use. Personally, Lorentz driver, a little too easy to use. I would highly recommend Bungie just lower or heighten the charge time a little bit. Just a little bit, nothing crazy. Just make it so that we can actually punish a person who's using it as a primary, you know what I mean? Like, I shouldn't be able to charge and get 2 shots off while somebody's primarying me. I think charge and get 1 shot off is fair. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate the support very much. Have a good one. Peace.